my gosh, I just did such a great video. It didn't record. Welcome back to the Magic Hours. Oh, goddess, help us. Okay, so what is your forecast for 2024? All right, so the first card out the deck is the Queen of Cups. So right off the bat, here you are showing up in your own reading with these cups here. Now, this is a very sensitive queen. She's a very intuitive queen. She's a very nurturing queen. And so from the other card, from the other deck, one of the things that I was talking about was we have the Five of Cups here. Now, what was interesting, so we got double cups. So this is like you showing up all throughout your reading. And so what I found interesting was for the Pisces video, I referenced the Five of Cups here, but I didn't pull the card. But for yours, it actually came out. So what this is telling me is there's something with the water signs where there has been some kind of ridicule, some kind of attack, some kind of downgrade around your emotions, around your sensitivity. But there's also some resentment coming from you all around giving so much and not getting what you feel you deserve in return. Because back to back to have the Five of Cups show up, again, cups is all about the emotions, mourning, loss, grief. And goodness knows there's, things to be upset about right now globally. However, there's also things to be joyful about. And the message for you all, Cancer, is to not go back in your shell, not go into hiding because of the levels of disrespect that have been pushed your way. The message here is for you to continue to come out and continue to shine. And I know that because the card that I pulled, the crystal for you, is called golden herkimer, and it is a very rare crystal, and it has to do with vitality and sunshine and joy. And so the message was to go out into the sunshine and let the sun sort of peel away, so to say, your resentment about the things that you gave up, the rubies that you may have given up in the pursuit of joy. The the sexual freeness that you may have given up. You may have bent over backwards, literally, and done things with people that were outside of your comfort zone, out of a sense of loyalty, out of a sense of obligation, out of a sense of love. But that is not the message for 2024. The message for 2024 for everyone across the board is authenticity and integrity. And so if you have done things that you feel a sense of shame about, or you feel a sense of blame about, or you feel a sense of guilt about, this is the year to work on that and to let that go. And if you have had parentals over you that put you down because of your sensitivity, shit, they might have put you down because of your psychic ability, because of your ability to cut through to the core, see what's really going on, and speak about it because you were a young child and the adults didn't want to hear that shit. They wanted you to be the one in the family. They wanted you to keep the secrets. They wanted you to keep the secrets of the family. They wanted you to keep the lies of the family. And because you wouldn't do that, then you became the outcast of the family. And so then you put that outcast, that you put the shielding, that's not the right word, the outfitting, that's not the right word, the armor, that's not the right word, the costume of outcast on yourself at a very young age as a protection, as an armor, as a shield. Now I get it, Spirit. Thank you so much. So you put that on. They leveled it at you. You had to protect yourself because you're a sensitive, shy person, right? A child, right? But they were intimidated by your intuition. They were intimidated by the fact that you could see right through them and know they wasn't shit. And they didn't want you to really talk about that because you're a child. And what adult wants a child to tell them they ain't worth shit? Especially if you come from a generation like mine where children should be seen and not heard. But you didn't come here to be seen and not heard. You didn't come here to be invisible. You didn't come here to be shut down. You didn't come here to be put in a shell. You didn't come here to be stuck in Five of Cups energy. No, no, you didn't come here for that. Nobody puts baby in the corner. You came here to tell your truth. 2024 is a year for you to do that. And if people don't like it, they don't like it. That's it. But you can't keep yourself in the shell anymore. No, absolutely not. So I asked what herb would be for you, and I got ginkgo. And ginkgo is all about breakthrough in this deck, which I find so interesting because when we think about ginkgo in like other in life, we think about ginkgo as enhancing the memory, making the memory sharper. But here it is about breaking through, and it's like 2024 for you needs to be a memory palette cleanser. That's what the breakthrough here is. Seeing yourself completely different. Swords is about thoughts, ideas. Your idea of yourself needs to completely change. The wisdom of yourself, you need to lead with that. Lead with your wisdom. Lead with your mind. You know, people talk about water signs being so sensitive and this and that, but they don't talk about your brilliance, the brilliance that comes with intuition, the brilliance that comes with living from a place of intuition. This is what the world needs from you now. This is the Cancer we need to see. The call out, call in Cancer, but you're not calling out and calling in from a place of insecurity or low vibrational living. You're calling out and you're calling in from a place of high intuition and high connection. This card is this ginkgo is associated with Mars and Uranus. We already know what Uranus gives. We see it in the world. Uranus is all about tearing down and putting things back together again. Period. That's what it's about. Mars rules the planet Aries, right? Comes from Mars, the warrior, but the warrior for truth. The warrior for truth. The aces in the tarot have to do with truth, the sword of truth, slicing through the bullshit. Listen, 2024 Cancer, you need to be slicing through the bullshit like a knife through warm butter. And that's all I have for you. I hope that this resonates, and I'll see you soon.